Coach, one of the things about this North Division, the standings are incredibly tight. It seems like every time you guys are on the ice, it's like a playoff game already, built in. The storylines are there. Does it excite you to come to the rink every day knowing you're in a fight for your playoff life?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those times when we're in control, when you're playing the same teams that you're fighting for. You're in control of your fate. So it's a good situation for us to be in, and we like the way that we've been playing the last couple of weeks.
There are some incredible moments the last couple of weeks, especially because the spotlight brights. It's so bright now when you have these big games against divisional opponents. You take on the likes of Rochester and Belleville, and several guys have really stepped up for your team and imposed their will. Guys like Howland and Graham Clark. How great is that to see?
It's great, and those guys have had a tremendous opportunity when we have players that are going up. We've had a few injuries as well, so all that is opportunity for the next guy, and it's good to see when those players take advantage of it and help the team out.
I made the point earlier talking about players like you just talked about stepping up. So a lot of players come in from Adirondack in the ECHL. You look at what Will McKinnon has done, Colin Felix stepping in, Eric Middendorf scored some big goals. You have to have depth in order to win in the long term, don't you?
Definitely. We've seen in the past when we haven't, or sometimes the injuries get the best of you. But we're really happy with the players that we have and the way that they've been playing. For us, we're able to bring them up, and they're impact players for us, and they help us in every game they're involved. And it's just nice to have that depth as a team.
I want you to talk about some of the defensemen because obviously a huge part of it running the D and the PK. But Topias Villain's a kid who comes in from the Pelicans in the SM League. A league was in the finals last year, stepped into a playoff game, and he said maybe off the starting blocks a little bit, trying to get an adjustment. But he seems to be off and running now.
Yeah, it's a long process for a lot of the young guys, and I think it's even more challenging for a defenseman. It's a challenging league. There's big bodies, big guys to play against, and it's kind of finding the way that he needs to play or the way that he played in the past to the next level. And I think when I talk about guys improving over the last half of the season, he's definitely one of them that has been doing a good job as of late. And there's still a lot that he can work on, and he's a motivated guy that's putting in the time and work.
How about when you tap the shoulder of a guy like Wotherspoon and Robbie Russo, veteran players who've been around a long time? Do you have you have the knowledge and they have the knowledge knowing that they're going to steady the ship if need be?
Yeah, those are the guys that are here for a reason, and they've been here because they're consistent players for us, and kind of the backbone, especially of the D-core. We usually have them partnered with some of their younger players just to get a little stability and comfort to those guys, and it helps out. It helps them both out on both sides, so they're good to have.
Can you talk about the progress of Michael Vukojevic this season?
Again, he's another guy that at the start of the year, when we had a lot of numbers, he was in a tough spot, but he's a player that's just continued to play and develop. He's still a young guy. He's been with us for a while. That if it's practice, games, he's taken advantage of opportunities, and he's another guy as of late. Has been playing really well for us.
I only left about 10 seconds to talk about your goaltending, but specifically you could talk about Isaac Poulter and how great he's been.
Yeah, tremendous. They're a big part of our penalty kill, and when they're making the saves and playing well for us, they just give us a chance to win.
One of the best PKs in the American Hockey League. Thanks to this man and his players. Thanks for doing this. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.